Hello there, my name is Sophie and welcome to this week's video. Quick disclaimer before I start this video. Yeah, I shaved my head. The long and short of it is Macmillan Cancer Support, it's a British charity, have a campaign at the moment called Brave the Shave, and I saw an advert for it on Instagram, kind of took to it. A week later I did it. There is a vlog coming, I just haven't got around to editing it yet. I've written a blog post and I will link an Instagram post I made about it in the description. That's all I've got to say on it really. I shaved my head, don't hate it. I've been making kind of fashion and makeup related videos this month, and to stick with that theme I thought I would do an update on my makeup bags, because I made a video all about my makeup in January where I threw most of my makeup away. And my aims for my makeup this year, not that I really have aims, but these are the two things I'm focusing on, are only having what I need and making sure not to use products past their use by date or when they go out of date. So most products have a range of between about 6 months and 2 years. Some of them are a bit longer. I don't think any of them are shorter. As we reach halfway through the year, which we are now, which is scary, I was reaching the 6-month mark on a lot of my products. So I did an order from NYX or NYX or however you pronounce it, because they're a cruelty-free brand, and that's something else that I'm considering in my makeup. So I thought I'd tell you about what I bought and give you an update on what I'm still using and when everything goes out of date. So in the order I do my makeup, because I just have my makeup left out, and in the order that I use it, because I'm incapable of remembering, so I have to have it in the order I use it. So I start with my concealer, which is the Collection Lasting Perfection. This is in shade 1B, it's Warm Fair. I should have just gone with Fair, but I bought the product and I'm not going to waste it. It doesn't look that orange, so I'm going to go with it. It's got a 12-month shelf life. I bought this in January, so I will use this either until December or when it runs out. I'm pretty sure I'm nearly done with it, so I'll probably buy a new one fairly soon. I think Collection is cruelty free, I need to double check, but this is the best concealer I've ever bought. Won't be updating that if I don't have to. Next is one of the new things I bought from NYX. I ran out of my, I think it's a Revolution foundation I used, and it definitely wasn't cruelty free, which I was really annoyed about, because it's my favourite foundation I've ever used and I'm struggling to find something to match it. This is pretty close, but it's just not quite the same, and I don't know why, but this is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Foundation. It comes in this black tube. It feels half empty already, but I really hope it's not. It's got a 12-month shelf life. I bought it in the shade Nude. I just guessed when I bought it online. I went with the lightest shade. I probably could have gone one shade darker, but I'd rather have bought it a shade too light than a shade too dark. At least I think. I don't think it looks horrific. The coverage is medium, which is kind of what I want. The main reason I wear foundation is to cover redness on my cheeks, but I have freckles that I really like, so it's a balance between kind of not covering them too much but covering all the colour, so it kind of does that. I mostly should probably just work on getting rid of the redness in my cheeks. I wear foundation basically every day, so I can't see this lasting past Christmas. Next we move on to brows. The previous brow product I was using was, I think, from Collection as well, and it was like a 3-shade powder set, and I used a mix of the 2 lighter shades, and that's how I've been doing my brows for 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 years probably. It worked really well for me. I liked the colours, I liked the way of applying them. But the shelf life or expiry date on it was only 6 months, so to use 3 like eyeshadow sized powders in 6 months, it just didn't feel like an effective use of product, because I'm always throwing away more than half the product and it just feels like a waste of money. So I'm trying something new. Again, everything new that I bought is from NYX. And I've got the Build 'em Up Powder Brow Filler, because I thought it's the powder that I want, and it's got like almost like an eyeliner applicator, at least that's how I think of that. I'm getting better at applying it. These brows, I don't know how well you can see them, they're not very even. I'm not very good at that, but they're a lot better than they were when I first got this. So I'm just kind of sticking with practice makes perfect. No one's good at makeup straight away. You have to get used to what you're putting on your face. So this has an 18-month shelf life. So in theory, could last me until the end of 2020, but I don't think this much product will last me that long. It's alright. I got it in the shade Taupe. I probably could have gone one lighter, but it's hard to tell colours when you're buying online. But there is a NYX counter kind of near me, but I don't really go into that city to shop very often, so I just bought it online. It's alright. It's a decent powder filler. I think I need one of those spoolie things to, like, I don't know. I'm not very good at brows, but the advantage of glasses is that you only kind of see some of them anyway. So that's my new brow product. Next, I'm still using this eyeshadow palette I got for Christmas. It's a Hufflepuff one. I'm not sure where it's from. I think it was Superdrug, but it's got a 12-month shelf life, so this will last me until Christmas. It's got these shades in it. I use the yellow, orange and red ones kind of every day. Sometimes I'll use the brown and the black as like an outer edge or an eyeliner if I can be bothered, and I'll use the lighter one for the inner corner. But generally I have quite small hooded eyes, so you can barely see them anyway, so I just tend to stick with the bolder colours all over the lid. The orange one is my favourite, if you can't tell from the fact that I've hit pan. Eyeliner, I actually have a little bit of a crossover. So when I did my whole makeup overhaul at Christmas, I bought the NYX That's the Point eyeliner pen. It's got like this felt tip style thing on the end. It's really good for winged liner. Would have repurchased this if it was in the sale, to be honest, but most of the things I bought were in the sale. And that lasts until September, so I actually didn't need to repurchase any eyeliner yet. But I saw this kind of crayon pencil thing, and I've been wanting to give these a try for a while, so I got this. It's the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Slate. I'm not sure whether you like twist it up, or because I can't seem to do anything with it. I need to look up whether this is all of the product you get, because if it is, I'm glad I bought it in the sale, because I'll be well annoyed about it. And this has a shelf life of 9 months, so in theory that will last me until March next year. But yeah, got a crossover of eyeliners at the moment, and depending on how much product I get out of this, I might repurchase sooner, because I love a bit of black defined liner. I do. Next, onto mascara, which I have bought a new one. Mascara only lasts 6 months because you put it on such an intimate part of your face, and it's such a, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, with a brush as kind of intricate as this, there's lots of opportunity for germs and things to fester, so mascara is one of the things that you should definitely be replacing every 6 months. For Christmas I bought, or in January I bought the Worth the Hype from NYX. Definitely didn't think it was worth the hype at all. I've concluded that the thing I want most from mascara is something that curls my lashes, because my lashes just stick straight out, and they're quite long but they just don't curl up. So I bought this one. It's called Curvaceous. It's got a pretty standard mascara wand. It's quite wet as a formula. I think maybe I need to leave it like semi-open for a night and leave it to dry out, but I'm just kind of using it up, to be honest. It does curl the lashes, but it doesn't really lengthen or thicken them at all. This makes my eyelashes black, and at the end of the day, that's all I want from them. Only 2 more products left to talk about. This highlighting palette is the only thing that I'm letting be the exception to my rule of expiry dates. I keep forgetting that phrase. It's got a 24-month expiry, and I'm pretty sure I bought it around September of going into 3rd year. I do everything based on what year I was in at uni. Which would mean that this is coming up to 2 years, so I should be coming up to getting rid of this. But this is the best highlighting product I've ever bought. I've had powders, I've had sticks. I don't like the idea of cream highlighters, but this is amazing. It's not got an incredible colour payoff, but I think from a highlighter, I'm quite pleased that it's that way, because it's just really subtle and it's really nice. And my battery light is flashing, so let's be fast. It's got these colours. I've talked about it before. It's from Primark. It only cost £5 for 4 different highlighter shades. It's the best palette I've ever bought, hands down. Favourite thing. And the last thing is also something I've talked about before. It's the Revlon lipstick in, this one's 103 Caramel Glass. And it's just a very nudie brown shade. And I like it very much. Not going to bang on because my battery light's flashing and I really want to film this video in one take. So yes, that's my makeup at the moment. I'm really pleased with my mindset with it all. I love only having one of everything, and I love being on top of using products and replacing them when they need to be replaced. It just makes me feel a little bit more efficient. Either way, if you have any makeup recommendations, please do leave them in the comments, especially in terms of going cruelty free, because that's something that I'm trying to integrate into my life a bit more. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!